So this month marked 1 whole year of me living in the north, Newcastle. And so I feel like, I mean, I haven't got the accent yet, but I am coming to terms with words like I is yes. I don't say them, but like when it's natural and normal for me when I hear someone talking all these like weird words I wouldn't have known, to just be like, oh yes, that's what he's trying to say and convey.
You just kind of instinctively know now.
And I don't think Geordies realise actually how crazy you can sound to like a southerner.
Yeah.
Because there is so much slang you use, and every friend I've spoken to about it up here has said, we don't use that much slang, and I'm like, you do. All this like stuff will just come out and it's like, whoa. So we were going to do this when I first moved, but
it would have been interesting to do it then and do it now.
Yeah, but you didn't want to do it.
What?
No.
We didn't have this.
In Adam's defence, I think you were like, oh, you're not basically a typical Geordie, are you? Or you are, but you're not like...
No, I don't use the slang anywhere near as much as people around here would.
And it has watered down in general in your generation. It's older men, I've noticed, that are really prominent with it. We've got to a point where I know some now, so he can test me.
So we have a book.
Thank you, Becca. One of my friends bought me this for a birthday present. It's a Newcastle dialect book by Kate Sanderson. And it basically has loads of words converting Geordie to non-Geordie.
It's just like a British translation for Geordie words. So it's just like, tells you what it means. Basically, there's like a word or a sentence. Yeah.
I bought my mum one as well, and she every time I come and see her, she's like, hold on, let me just...
Does she actually? What, she tries to like remember some?
Did you go to Toon?
Does she get the book out when you come over?
No, she remembers
She just tries to remember it. But there's going to be a lot here that I've just never seen before, because it's probably like either died out or it's really ever used these days. So there's a lot of words that like Geordies from Newcastle would say, how could you not know what that is?
There's always going to be slang someone hasn't heard of in their own
exactly.
hometown. I've been asked to do this video for so long as well.
Have you?
Yeah, people love shit like this, like accents. Oh, they soak it right up.
Why I? So what does why I mean?
This is difficult though, because it can mean many things, I know that. What I've come to terms with this meaning is it's a little bit equivalent to being like, of course.
Okay.
But that's only in a context when it's obvious and they're like, why I? Like, of course, duh, like, yes. It's more the way you say the words why I than what they actually are translated to. So you could also be like, why I? Don't be silly. Why? Like your grandma does that a lot.
It's like get away.
Get away, yeah.
It's that sort of thing.
Is there any other... am I on... Did I get that right?
Well, the definition of the book is certainly, yes, definitely, or okay, mate. But that's more
Okay,
like
mate.
That's more like why I man.
So like, you're right.
No, it's just like if someone asks you a question or like gives you a statement, you say why I man.
Oh, you like agree. Yeah. Okay. Well, I got that right, didn't I?
Yeah, pretty much. Do you know what nebby means?
Why do I immediately think a toilet?
Toilet.
Isn't that netty?
I think so.
Nebby.
I think netty's a toilet.
Is it like, nah, no way, nebby, chance in hell? Wait, can you use it in a context?
And this is actually true to your personality.
Okay.
You're proper nebby.
Nutty.
No.
Ah, nebby.
It's funny, you were doing an action earlier which kind of gave it away, but you didn't realise you were doing it. You were going like that. I don't know if nebbies surely were lovers.
Oh, nosy.
You were going nebby.
Oh my god, I was actually going that. Nosy.
Yeah, you'll watch it back.
God damn. See, my psychic powers were coming out.
Nosy.
I am nosy. Is that why you said it?
Yeah. I thought this was more of a like a Macam term, to be honest, but it's not a word, it's like a phrase. Not our grand.
Not our grand.
Yeah, not our grand.
Not our... That's not something our family would do.
No?
Not on my turf. Our grand. All the way you're saying that is like, not our grand. Not on my Nelly. That's not something that is in our blood.
No.
No, that's not big enough for me. That's not as great as what I am.
No. You're nowhere near it. Okay, so it means not very well. So if someone said to me, how are you doing? And I said, not our grand.
Oh.
It's like, our is kind of very, and grand is like well. Nout.
That means nothing. None.
Well done.
I used to use that before moving here.
Did you? Oh, okay.
It just sounds nice, doesn't it? Nout.
Nout.
What are you up to? Nout. That's when I would say it most. Like when someone's like, what are you up to? And I'd be like, nout. I would use it when I want to emphasise about how nothingness is right now.
Did other
Like,
people say it?
I've had nout all day.
Yeah.
Encouraging how much I mean by nothing.
Did other people say it, or was it just something that you...
For some
kinda
reason, our school used it a lot. Like, our generation used nout a lot. Like, people would say nout much all the time.
Lawn.
Lawn.
No.
Lawn. Lawn. Give us a lawn. Loan.
No.
Oh, lazy.
No. So I could lawn you something.
Loan.
No.
Oh. I could learn you something. Oh, teach you something.
Yeah? Well done. It wouldn't sound the same if a proper Geordie said that.
How would they say it?
I don't know if I could replicate it, but like
Lam.
for me to say, I could learn you the
Learn.
guitar.
I could learn you the guitar.
They wouldn't say guitar.
What would they say? Guitar?
Guitar.
Guitar.
They say guitar.
Guitar. Could learn
Learn
you
you
the
the guitar.
guitar.
Mara.
Tomorrow. Oh, morning.
Mara.
Mara.
I don't know if this is more of a Sunderland word, but
Matter. Doesn't matter.
no.
Doesn't matter.
I mean, you would say that,
Don't know.
but that's
Bother.
not what the word means in this context.
Okay, give me context.
Right. What I'm thinking of, will just give it away straight away. Should I just say,
Yeah.
I eat Mara?
Mum.
No.
Oh. Ori Mara. Mate.
I eat Mara. Aye.
Ah, I didn't give it away that
It's
much.
just like friend or workmate or something like that.
Mara. Mara.
Mara.
Maybe I haven't heard of that then. Right, Mara.
But it's in the Newcastle upon Tyne dialect book, which just like glows like nothing else. This camera.
If someone said to me like, all right, Mara, I'd be like, tomorrow I have these plans with my friend.
Had away. Do you know what that means?
Get away. It means, hold on, come off it. Get
Pretty
off.
much.
Don't be silly.
It can be that, but it just generally means go away. So if you just told someone had away,
Oh, but it actually can mean like leave the building.
yeah. But the way you're saying it is like in a response to something that sounds a bit ridiculous.
It's because the way Geordies speak is so like sing-song, so it sounds like nothing they're saying is serious. So if someone was like, had away, I'll be like, and they'd be like, had away.
What about hacky?
A nice young girl.
Oh, aye. No, not at all.
Sport.
Hacky. No, it's not
Hacky
hockey. What does it sound like if I was like hacky?
Hacky.
Hacky.
Hacky. Oh, like heck.
Proper hacky.
Oh, haggy.
Hacky.
Hacky. It's proper hacky in here, isn't it?
Well, you could say that, but
Dirty? Dusty?
yeah, means dirty.
Oh, it's not dirty and dusty. I mean, it is a bit dusty.
I mean, you can say that. It's hard.
Had. Oh, I'm spent. I'm tired.
No, like hard.
Hard. Are you American?
No,
Had.
hard.
Hard. Had. I haven't heard that.
You know?
Heard.
No.
I haven't had that.
Hold.
Hold. Oh, had this. Oh, I have heard that. Like if a Geordie said to me, oh, I had this, like I'll be like, okay.
Yeah.
But if you just say what's had.
Well, that's when it's easy.
Like,
context.
for example, when the guy came over to give us our washing machine, he told me to hoy the towels, please. And I was like...
Did you just laugh or something?
I was like... and he just looked at me and was like... I was like... I didn't know what that meant, so he basically had to say... Pass the
Could you
towel.
kindly pass the towels, please?
Yeah, because even sometimes context isn't enough, you know. But now I'm forever scarred, so I will always know what hoy means for the rest of my living days.
Dunch.
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 I said toilet. Dunny.
No, it's not.
Dunch.
It's not. It's less of a thing and more of an action.
Is it like a when you trollop,
Troller.
like drag your feet?
No. You know those words that sound like what they are?
Dunch. Crunch. Step in muddy puddles.
Dunch. Dunch.
Loud banging.
Sort of.
Dunch. Dunch.
What would
Dunch.
cause a loud banging?
Dunch. Dunch. A... music.
No. So it's basically a bump or a crash. But do you know what a cut is?
A cut.
And I don't mean like using scissors or like a wound.
A cut.
Cut.
Cut. A cut.
Sound Welsh? A cut.
A cut. Am I saying it right? Cut.
Yeah, it's just cut.
Cut.
Just the way that you would say.
Cut. Oh, cut.
Yeah.
A sum of money.
No. But it is.
Cutting edge. Countryside.
No.
Cut.
So
Across abroad.
No.
Across waters.
So a cut. A shortcut, like a narrow passage.
Is that Geordie?
To get to my grandma's house, I'd go down that road and then through the cut.
Oh.
Or you know what Bonnie means, don't you?
Bonnie means lovely, nice, and cute.
Pretty much.
Loads of old ladies call my bag Bonnie in supermarkets for some reason. They go, ooh, that's a Bonnie bag.
Aye, so it just means generally pretty or something along
Yeah.
those lines.
I was like, well, the first time I heard it, I was like, Bonnie bag. I think
used to
that
have,
means small.
We used to have a segment, I think it was in the newspaper, like the local newspaper around here when I was young, for Bonnie Bairns.
Bonnie Bairns. Ooh, Bairns. That means baby.
Yeah.
Bonnie Bairns. So
Babies or toddlers, just like kids basically.
the newspaper had cute babies in it.
Yeah, so you'd have a section that would have like, people would submit photos of their babies and you'd just have like little squares with babies' faces in.
I had to learn Ben quite quickly because people were calling me Ben all the time. Because I guess
Well, people would still call me Ben, like older people would call me Ben.
even though
Because I'm
you're
like,
old.
yeah, but I'm still like the grandson, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Cack-handed.
Oh, a bit clumsy and you're dropping things and you don't have like hand-eye coordination.
Yeah. Is that something you use down south?
Well, I think that one sounds like what it is. Cack-handed. Like, cack is crap. Handed is on with your hands, so you're crap with your hands.
Yeah. You know what palladic means?
Polite.
Palladic.
Drunk.
Yeah.
Really?
Nice easy one.
No way, I got that right. I'm palated, mate.
One of the, we would say mate.
I'm palated.
Mate.
No, wait, I'm
Mara.
I'm palated, Mara.
I was palladic and I fell down. Which
Dude.
means I was very drunk and I fell over.
Mortal. I know mortal. That's also drunk.
I've a mindtive. That sounds like a different language.
I was going to say, is that even a word?
I've a mindtive.
I've a mindtive. Oh, come to mine and we'll talk about it.
No.
Never mind.
I've a mind.
Think about it in a different perspective.
You're not far off.
Don't worry. This is how it went.
I've a mindtive means I think I might.
I've a mindtive.
Right, what about canny?
Canny means good. It emphasises what you're about to use after the word canny.
Yeah?
So because you can say canny good. So really good. Really, you're saying good.
And what's the other way that you would use it?
Big? Oh no. It was canny. Nice. Cool. She's cool. She's canny.
Pretty much. If you were to say someone was canny, it would mean they're just generally a cool person. Like,
I'm canny good at this game, like. Oh, what about like?
go on then, do like.
So, like is probably the hardest Geordie slang there will ever be because it doesn't make any sense.
It is difficult to tell people how and when to use it. It's just, you just pick it up naturally when you live around here.
New person that I've met, I've tried to ask them what they think like means and translates to. And everyone says something different and no one says the same thing. Everyone uses the word like as a filler word. Let's just get that clear. So I say like all the time when I'm like thinking about like what to say next. Geordies will use it at the end of sentences when there's nothing else to say. So for no reason. So they'll be like, what's that over there like? It sounds more like a punctuation mark than a word to add an element of what they mean to the end of a sentence to kind of emphasize on whether it's a question or a statement.
Usually a question. How's that like?
If your granddad was like, that restaurant's terrible, you'd be like, well, I liked it, like.
What's a raji gaji? That's 2 in 1, that.
A raji gaji. That sounds like someone who's a gross man.
Okay.
He's a raji geezer.
You can use raji on its own, you can use gaji on its own, but in this context it's in both.
So raji is gross, gaji is geezer.
When you say geezer,
Man, bloke, old man.
yeah, so it's more like an old man.
Gross old man.
No, not you didn't get the first bit, but you got the gaji bit.
Okay.
Gadgey's generally an old man.
So Raji, he's not very nice. He's mean.
Well, Gadgey outside was proper Raji.
Loud, drunk.
No.
On drugs?
No.
This was proper Gadgey.
No, it's proper Raji.
Proper Raj.
Like, what does Raj sound like?
Smelly.
No.
Oh, Raj. You Raj. Shit.
Raging?
Rage? Oh, angry.
Angry? So it's like an angry old man. Raji Gadgey. I've never heard anyone say Raji Gadgey though. Scran?
Food.
Too quick fire. A spelk.
That is a splinter.
A thorn of wood or something in your skin.
They, for some reason, call that spelk here, and they look at you crazy when you say splinter.
It says here, or a very thin person, which I guess makes sense.
Aww.
Proper spelk you.
You little spelt like. I won't be hearing that anytime soon then, will I?
Knacks?
Knacks. Knickers?
No. If something knacks.
Oh, broken.
No.
Oh.
That's if it's knacked.
Knacks. Something sucks. It's rubbish.
No.
Can a knackered thing be knacked?
No.
Can something knackered knack?
No.
Rocks.
No.
Knacks.
No.
Yeah.
It means that it hurts. Something knacks. It's like, my knees.
Something
my knee
knackered
knacks.
might knack, because you might have a broken knee.
Well, that's what I was saying what I could do. If you've like already knacked your leg and you're like, me leg knacks. Me knackered leg knacks.
Me knackered knee knacks like.
What about foisty?
Oh, I was taught this the other day, and it is foisty. Oh, when something smells damp.
Well,
When something smells
if it smells foisty.
musky. Oh,
That's if it smells foisty.
foisty.
Oh, you're on the right track.
Bit. Suspect.
Damp, mouldy.
I just said that.
Well, you said if it smells foisty.
I said if it smells damp. Well, something damp will smell damp.
Well, yeah.
So, how did I do?
Not bad.
Oh, I feel part of the furniture now.
Yeah.
Why I?
Still a lot to learn.
How weird. Like.
Yeah, you did good. I'm impressed. Sometimes, because I mumble as well, so sometimes I'll say something in a Geordie way, and Ellie will just respond because she knows what I'm talking about.
Aye.
So that's weird to me.
Aye. Thank you very much for coming to my channel. I sound like a farmer. Cheers for coming, pet. I'll see yous next week on the Nink on Boot channel. Follow us on social media. Why do I go like an old man? Follow us on social media. Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook.
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 I have a Patreon and tarot reading. Book me down there.
There. You just said there, man.
There, man. Thanks.
Thanks.
Thanks for watching. Thanks for watching. See you later.
Cheers.
Cheers.
That was horrendous.